Well, for a month straight, I just didn't feel myself. One day I'm like, you know what, let me just go find out what's going on. And then thank God I did, because all this stuff just boom, boom, boom just started happening right after I got in the hospital.
The doctor pulled me aside and he said, we've been working on him all night, and basically that there was no hope at all for him to survive. He said it's inhumane what we're doing to him and that we should stop doing CPR. My whole mission that day was just to get him on a helicopter, just get him to Tampa General.
And I took a call from the other hospital saying, look, we have a really sick patient here that's coding. We need ECMO. We don't have ECMO capability here. We need to get him transferred over. So this is a patient who's having multiple deaths and that's being resuscitated over and over and over again. Incredibly unstable. Obviously, he was going to have to be flown.
It was an absolutely magical moment just to see them land there. It was like angels basically landing, and they just took over the show when they got there.
When we first walked in the door to the patient, they had just finished CPR and they were feeling for a pulse. Being that we work for Tampa General Hospital, who's affiliated with USF, we take university-based Level 1 Trauma Center, Level 3 Cardiac Center, ECMO Center. We bring Tampa General's care to wherever this aircraft is called. They requested that I do anything I need to do to keep him alive to get him to TGH. At one point, we went out to our aircraft to get our automated CPR device, the Lucas, to bring into the hospital to assist with CPR and to use during flight if needed, if he was going to stabilize.
When we pulled up to Tampa General, they said that he was still alive and that they had placed ECMO and the Impella device, and he was, of course, on a ventilator, but he was stable.
It was really a Hail Mary situation, right? There was a patient that was, for all purposes, had died multiple times and was kept alive exclusively by the fact that we were supporting his lungs, his heart, his circulation, and his blood pressure. You could very well die within the next few hours.
Being in healthcare, I knew how dire the situation was, but the collaboration of the doctors and the nurses with his care is something I've never witnessed in my entire life.
There were days when hope was slim. The team around him were absolutely determined not to throw in the towel, and we never did.
To see my brother's eyes open for the first time, it was just an unbelievable moment.
I wake up, TGH, strapped to a bed with tubes down my throat. I see my foot's all black, and I'm like, man, there's no way that's coming back. Yeah, it was a dandy one, but so just one of the things I got through.
To see him again just yesterday in my clinic and see him walking with his new prosthesis and talking and living a great life with plans for the future, there's nothing more rewarding than that.
18, 19 times I coded, and I'm still here. So I'm here for some reason. You don't know how long you got here. So the people you do care about and they care about you, you spend as much time as you can with them.
My brother can breathe normally. He can work out at my parents' farm and build things, and a complete miracle. But thanks to Tampa General, the type of care that he was able to get, you can't find it anywhere else.